call me a survivor, Savant. I know where the vote is tonight. It's adultery. When I was having a conversation with Lizzie and Sarah, I mentioned getting an alliance with adultery. And then she said, "Where'd you hear that name?"
Are you hearing that name anywhere else?
No.
I see, as a four.
I don't want to vote adultery. I don't have an idol. I can't save her. My vote is between James and adultery because I want to distance myself from James. And I'm going to frame Caroline or Melody for telling me that it was adultery.
Sixth person voted out and the first member of our jury, James.
Time for you to go. Good game, everyone. Yes, so nobody's gonna believe that I voted for James. I knew the plan that I heard didn't make sense, that we're gonna stack the votes on whoever doesn't get the immunity bracelet. So I was like, that's not happening. So it was like not a hard play to not vote for the person that has the idol, right? They should have took out adultery here, to be honest. That would have been a smarter move. But, you know, I'm not the one running the game right now.
Yeah, no, I thought Kim saw me back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't really know how, but that round went unbelievably well for me. That is a perfect scenario. Dan gave me the friendship bracelet, which, like, why do I need to win challenges if people are just gonna give me it? Like, perfect. I don't have to win the challenge. Well, I just had a hunch Sarah had the idol, even though I had a hunch Kim had the idol, so big whoop for me, I guess, but 1 for 2 is not bad. But that's out of the game, which is huge, huge, huge. I was in a situation where I didn't have much going for me, and I still don't have much, but I got an inch now. And I think, just give me an inch, I'm gonna try to take a mile here. I had no options at the beginning of the day. Now I think I have a lot of options. James obviously voted for you. There's no right challenge for James. I saw you talking to just Lizzie, Caroline, and Melody for a while, so I just assumed those were the 3 that voted James. Because did adultery even know that James was the name?
Right, I don't know. Okay.
I don't think she would have been able to figure that out, so I think it has to be her as a
George James and adultery.
I'm so glad I played the idol. I feel so relieved. I don't feel safe because there's at least 3 people who voted for me. So I know that I'm on the outside of something, but I feel really relieved that I played it because it's no longer in the game and it's no longer in my backpack and I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about people wondering if I have it. I don't have to lie about it or decide whether or not I'm gonna lie about it. All of that is miserable. So, and it's gone, it's out of the game. And as far as we know, there's only 1 more idol left and we don't know who has it, but I'm sure somebody has it.
You and Dan, I can tell are tight. Is that true?
He just gave me the thing, so I mean.
Okay. All right. I'm looking for, I'm easy to work with. Now that I have that idol out of my backpack, I play much better when I can just be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking for people that I feel like are for real with me. So that's why I'm trying to feel this out. You know what I mean?
No, I want to work with you and Dan. Like, I thought that was a good 3. Like, that's.
Yeah.
I can't tell actually if I trust him. Right before the merge, when Emma was voted out, I heard that Emma said to the others she would never vote out Tony. She was loyal to Tony, and then Tony ended up voting for her, which surprised everybody.
I thought the plan had been, I was going to vote both mine for whoever Dan didn't vote. So Sarah
can have the idol, should be done. Sarah had the idol. We needed to have backup on our team, and I said that was James.
Yes. And then Tony and Dan ended up voting.
The concern is that we had figured out the numbers and it made sense for me to play my extra vote at this vote that we just did. And now I'm thinking about the math and thinking maybe I shouldn't have, but I didn't know about the idol.
I feel like we never get enough time, so like if you can talk a little bit about like going, like you know what I mean? I just feel like I never get to talk to you guys, and it's annoying because I trust you guys implicitly.
I do, yeah.
I'm feeling like I have strong alliances. Melody's saying she really wants to work with me. Caroline's saying she really wants to work with me. So in any case, those are good.
Now we need to pick Dan and Tony.
I started the day thinking like, I really want to lock in with Tony. I think he is a perfect shield to have. He is somebody that I can trust. He is good at the game. He will scrap, he will do what it takes. It does just concern me because I feel like he will throw anyone and anyone under the bus to get himself forward. I watched season 1. He threw Emma under the bus in season 1 and he did it again last night to save himself, and I get that, I respect it. Like, I would do the same thing, but it is just like, you know, what you do to others, you'd probably do to me.
Like I said at Tribal, I'm honest about that. I want to play like a game where I find my people, right? I don't really care about like fans versus favorites. Like, we are not famous people. I was in this woods for half a day 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, there are plenty of people on the fans tribe that are probably much better at this game than me. Like, we're all on the same footing.
Yeah, I know. I definitely agree. I don't think that tribal ones will continue.
Okay, cool. It's gonna get interesting in terms of options. I want to be fluid. So like, I've never talked to Lizzie, we just did. Lizzie's someone I like to play with. I love Sarah. I know how she plays. I want to continue to be with Sarah. I like Sarah a lot. I played with her.
Yeah, I feel so good about Sarah.
She is so upfront.
Okay.
She's just really honest, really loyal. Like, she's a perfect ally, you know?
I know, she has the best vibes.
She's got the best vibes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So like, that's someone like I really value.
Yeah.
You know? It would be really crazy for me to get to the end, I feel like, at this point. I just don't think I have like the inroads that other people have. But like, as long as I have Tony in front of me, Tony is an interesting person that I kind of clocked right away, being like, you're gonna be out in front of me, I'm gonna take you out at like 7 or 6 or whatever, because I can't go to the end with you. He was a beast in season 1, and he's incredibly smart. He's very strategic, and at some point he's going to be an easy vote. You know, the girls will come to me and be like, look, it's got to be Tony, and I'm going to have to be okay with that, and I will be for my personal game too.
What the heck is this?
Tree mail?
The final 8 Hip Hip Hooray, another beautiful survivory day. This next challenge is a work of art to find out who is truly smart. Autograph?
We all paint a painting. This is the best.
Bye. But we already had the puzzle with the picture on it, which seems like that would have been the thing for that quiz.
Yeah. I don't care who goes home with Sarah, Dan, and Tony. I think all of them are dangerous. I am just gonna focus on getting myself to the end and making sure there are no majority votes on me. I know I can talk my way to a win. I am aware of how I come off, and I know people probably already think I'm smart. I feel like it's very obvious when I'm thinking, but I'm trying to let other people take credit for it. So like, in my confessional, I talked about voting James, and then Lizzie brought up us voting James. Later when I talked to him, like, oh my god, thank you, Lizzie, for saving us. Like, if we didn't vote James, like, we would have been screwed. Going forward, I think I do need people who are more like actively strategic and actively like putting themselves out there to go out before I do, such as Lizzie.
Ew.
Final 8. Welcome to your next immunity challenge, everybody. First things first, Dan, gotta take it back.
I thought you were gonna say drop your buffs.
What? Again.
Once again, individual immunity back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're going to be quizzed on your knowledge of the great state of Massachusetts. We ask you a series of trivia questions, a combination of multiple choice and open answer. In the end, the player with the most points wins immunity. If there's a tie, we've got a tiebreaker question prepared. We'll get you guys your spots and we'll get started. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. First question. I'm gonna show you a picture of a bird. This is the state bird of Massachusetts. Is this bird A, a sparrow, B, a chickadee, C, a wren, or D, a paradolt? 3, 2, 1, reveal. The answer was B, chickadee. Everybody got it right. Nice Massachusetts pride, everybody. Question number 2. What was the name of the project that resulted in the creation of Millennium Park? A, Park Spark, B, Boston 2000, C, Boss Connect, D, Big Dig. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Correct answer was D, Big Dig, so that's a point for Lizzie Caroline Daltrey. Question 3. What is the state donut of Massachusetts? Three, 2, 1, reveal. The answer was Boston cream, everybody but Josh. Question 4. What year was the Boston Tea Party? 3, 2, 1, reveal. The answer, 1773. That's a point for Caroline. Tony?
I was a whole 100 years off.
1 year off.
Question 5. What is the state beverage of Massachusetts? A, cranberry juice, B, coffee, C, Sam Adams, D, apple juice. 3, 2, 1, reveal. The answer was A, cranberry juice. I think that's everybody but Josh again. Question 6. How many US presidents were born in Massachusetts? And for bonus points, how many of them can you name? Three, 2, 1, reveal. The correct answer was 4, and the 4 US presidents born in Massachusetts: JFK, John Adams, John Quincy Adams, and George H.W. Bush. Next question. Which King Charles was the Charles River named after? A, King Charles I, B, King Charles II, C, King Charles III, D, King Charles IV. 3, 2, 1, reveal. The answer was A, King Charles I. That's a point for Sarah. King Charles IV hasn't been born yet.
He's not around.
The current one is King Charles III. Question 8. What is the state muffin of Massachusetts? A, chocolate chip muffin, B, corn muffin, C, cranberry muffin, D, gluten-free muffin. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Correct answer was B, corn muffin. That's a point for Tony, point for Dan, point for Melody, point for Sarah. Boston cream muffin for Josh.
Learning.
All right. Final question. Which of these events happened more recently? The Red Sox won the World Series, or the Patriots won the Super Bowl? Here's your sports question, Tony.
Bonus point if you can name the starting lineup. Oh.
3, 2, 1, reveal. The answer was the Patriots won more recently than the Sox. Nothing for Dan. Sorry, Dan. I should have done a Red Sox question for you. All right. That was a hard-fought battle, and it ended up being really close. We had 2 players with 9 points. We had 1 player with 10. Caroline?
Yeah.
You have won individually.
Thanks. How do I do this? Oh, that's so exciting.
Caroline, you won a 1 in 7 shot at winning this game. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You can go back with the tribe. As for the rest of you, nothing but a visit to Tribal Council, where one of you will be the 7th person voted out and the 2nd member of our jury. We'll send you back to camp for a little bit to strategize. We'll see you soon for Tribal. Good luck.
I won the challenge. I won the challenge. I had a feeling there was going to be some Massachusetts trivia, and a couple days ago just like hopped on the Massachusetts wiki page and just like read up on some basic fast facts. It paid off. Lizzie, Melody, and Daltrey want to vote out Tony. I will reluctantly agree to that. I don't want him gone yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm like a fool, but I feel like he trusts me. I feel like I need him in this game, and I don't want him to go right now.
I'm such an easy vote right here. It's not even funny. It should be an easy vote, but I think I'm a tough person to get out of the game just because of the way I scramble. I think I can make good pitches to everyone. People need to appeal to logic. I'll appeal logic. If people need me to stroke their ego, I'm good at stroking egos. I guess Caroline's my number one, but I feel like she has way more better options than me. Like, I'm definitely not her number one. I'm not very high on anyone's list right now. We're gonna go make it happen though.
People are voting for you.
Are they actually? Yeah. I have no other fuck. Okay.
I'm gonna try and save Tony without people knowing. I would prefer Josh to go. I just don't get the vibe that he trusts me. He tells everybody that he's locked in with them. I feel like I've burned him and he has no reason to not burn me. There's 8 votes, right? Okay,
Yeah.
what are you thinking?
I mean, I'll vote. We haven't heard anything good, so.
Okay.
I mean, I'd do that if you want.
That would be...
Dan would do that. If you, Dan, Melody do that, he goes home.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just think you're in a rough spot.
I am.
I go here.
I know. But I'm scared to turn on them. Just to be quite, like, just to put
Would
it
you
out
feel
there.
better if Melody would do it with you?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think she would.
Caroline is probably the most likely person to win this game right now. She's super insulated. She's very likable. She's a huge threat, but she's a huge threat who's willing to work with me right now.
Let's talk to her. Let's
Okay.
talk to her. Okay.
Caroline's told me it's me. Yeah.
Like, I think I asked Daltrey and she was like, but I thought Josh was part of it.
I don't think he is. Would you do Josh if we got me, you, Caroline, Dan? Yeah.
Caroline clearly feels so close to Tony. It's like not a bad idea to just like cut off her options so she feels closer to us. Tony might have the idol, Dan might have the idol. I don't really care if they have it and they play it. As long as they don't vote me, like I'm okay with anyone getting idoled out. Like there is a chance things will change. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I won't do that to you.
No, I get it.
Because if you can get the 5, like tell me.
Yeah.
Caroline told Tony it's him.
She did.
I think we can still vote him. I just want us to keep that in mind.
Okay, I truly have no idea what is going on
Apparently
with...
people are saying that Melody and Caroline are a trio. And I'm like, Jeff
I mean,
is
I
trying to...
love
I love that, but I'm like, I feel closer.
I'd love to go to the end with you, Mel.
I can't, sorry, I can't. No one can see that. But I agree.
What are you thinking for the next vote?
What are you thinking?
I have no idea. I'm trying to read the room. I mean, because my name was on the table last time.
I'm not hearing it so much this time.
Who are you hearing?
Well, I gotta know if I can trust you. And after you having the idol and implying strongly you didn't, I'm a little wary.
Oh, I get that. I totally get that. And that's why I'm so glad I don't have it anymore.
The wild card now is Sarah because though she says she didn't technically lie, she did pretty much lie about having the idol when we asked her directly yesterday in camp. On the one hand, she seems super cool and I like her, and now I'm like, but is she trustworthy in the game?
You voted for me.
Yeah, but that was strategic.
So who can trust who at this point, Daltrey? Of course it was strategic. It was also strategic for me to not say anything about the idol. You would have done the same thing.
I'll give you one shot.
Is that who you want to vote out?
Oh, yeah, that's who we're voting out. I think.
Okay.
Can we chat?
Yeah. I mean, we're probably in hot water. You know, it's probably going to be probably one of us. I think you've done a great job getting into that group. I want to be in there. A lot of things are up in the air right now. I feel pretty powerless. I feel like Tony and I are probably pretty easy names to throw out right now, kind of like get one of us out. I'm really scared that they're just gonna go with original tribal lines. I think it's boring and it's obviously bad for me. Let's go. We're assuming it's one of us, so we're just like kind
Why?
of figuring out like
Why?
I feel powerless. I don't know.
I don't want it to be one of you guys.
Yeah.
That's from my perspective, and there's 4 right here.
So what's like the name the people are talking about? Have you talked
I haven't heard a name.
Okay.
I just came back from fresh.
Okay.
I haven't heard a name. The obvious vote is Tony. I wouldn't be surprised if they took a shot at me. It just doesn't make sense for Tony right now, but he's trying to save his ass, so it makes sense. I think me, Dan, and Tony can be together, and then maybe Sarah.
Can you talk to me about the rock idol for a minute?
Oh yeah, if I have a big ass rock in my pocket, it looks like I have an idol. And then people would be scared. And if I make people scared, they're not gonna vote for me. That's the point. People already think I'm a threat. They've seen me find an idol, they see me save a person. I gotta make some allies and work towards the end. I think there's a group of people that are together.
Yeah,
And we're not.
and we're just not going to be part of it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not throwing out any names, but like, this is 3. This is a pretty good number.
We need to look out for each other here.
Yeah, right, and I'm not voting. I'm not
We
voting
need each other.
I'm not voting for us.
Yeah. Josh seems really amenable, maybe, to working with us. I don't know if I'm buying it, if he's telling the truth, and that's fantastic for us.
So what's up with Josh? Because I think Josh is working with them.
I think Josh is working with them, and I didn't want to throw his name out because I know he's original Mira, but every time I talk to him one-on-one, he's like, I am so solid with you, the 2 of us.
Yeah, that's all he gives
so
me.
solid.
Yeah, he says it to me a lot too.
I think that we're all voting for Tony. I'd love it to be Josh. Josh is going with the 3 of them. Like, honestly, you know what? I don't know where Josh is going. It seems like Josh is flipping.
He seems to be like really like chumming it up with Sarah.
Whatever you guys want to do, I'm open. I don't want to leave this. I'm happy to like decide together what we should do.
Do you want to talk to Daltrey and we'll try to keep talking to Sarah?
Okay.
I keep telling you about Josh. And to the extent that Tony's name is floated up. I heard Tony as our Josh.
Would you do Josh?
I really think that.
Can you vote Tony and not tell them?
I can't.
Okay.
I'm cool with being the last guy standing, because they are massive threats.
Yeah. It feels like the tide might be turning towards Josh. Oh, really? Yeah. I heard you.
You have? Do you know who?
Mostly like the Dan sort of coalition.
Maybe it's the paranoia getting to me. I feel like I can't trust anyone. Are we actually voting Tony, or are we voting Josh? Or are we voting Dan?
The vote is really up in the air right now. I think half the people are on Josh, half the people are on Tony. I think Josh might have an idol. And so I'm just trying to count votes right now as to who's going where. Tony's trying to rope in a plan. Me, Lizzie, Melody, him, and Dan voting Josh. And then that would be... And there he goes.
I would not be surprised if someone pulled out an idol. You know what?
Well, there's one left.
There is one left.
There's one left.
I wish we could find Daltrey.
I know.
I'm like, I genuinely, should we just look really quickly, or is that suspicious?
You can look. Till they give us time.
Right before tribal, I go to Daltrey and I'm like, I think we should still look for the idol. And I found it. It was like in some leaves in a tree. Fucking crazy. Stuffed it down my pants. I made eye contact with Josh and then he looked away. And I was like 50-50 that he knows. Do not tell me, please. I want to keep it just between us. I'm only telling you because I trust you.
I 100% won't tell.
Don't tell. But that's so good for us.
Yeah, I just saw Melody get the idol. I think Melody is gonna throw me under the bus hard. So I gotta do some work. I would go to the end with anyone and beat anybody. At this point, if I got to the end, I would beat everyone. That's cocky, it's a little bit arrogant, it's confident, but I do believe it. I should be taken out of this game based on my moves. So if I get there, I've done a lot of things right.
All right, Welcome back to Tribal Council, everybody. Melody, I want to start with you this time. So, it's going to be a couple weeks, maybe months until I get to see the footage of what's happening on this day of the game. Could you describe to me what's been happening at camp?
Whispering. Can I chat with you? Whispering. Do you think the idol's been found? Whispering.
Do you feel like you've had an opportunity to really make connections with people on this day?
I think so. I feel like we have a lot more time to chat with each other. I do feel like I've been able to talk to almost everyone one-on-one.
Josh, is there a growing tension at camp? I couldn't help but notice, compared to other tribals, nobody really looked at me on the way in. I usually get at least an acknowledgement, but this time, eyes were pretty laser focused. So what's the feeling at camp right now?
The feeling is that Tony and I are getting votes tonight. That's the feeling. They think that we're a big threat, and that's fair. Tony's made final 3, so has Sarah.
Now, Sarah, it does occur to me, Josh is saying Tony's a threat, made final 3. Sarah also made final 3. Do you feel that bus running right over you?
Just now I did. Yeah. I just, in that moment, I felt it.
What would you say to somebody who perceives you as a threat because you did make it to final tribal council last season?
I would say thank you, and I don't know. I honestly, I feel like it felt like such an accident that I made it to the top 3 last time.
I thought you were a winning candidate when you got there. I thought you were gonna win.
I'm a little distracted as Sarah's answer. I see Melody, Caroline whispering to each other. I see Josh staring dagger straight ahead. Caroline, what's going on right now?
Can I talk to you, Lizzie and Daltrich? Please? We can do this.
It's up to Dylan.
We can do this.
If you want to talk right here at Tribal, you can't leave the area.
Do you mean quietly?
If this is a live Tribal, this is happening.
Yeah.
We will vote it out next. I swear. I just think right now. They're not. You need to make your case.
Hey, Tony, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Because it's between the two of you.
I know.
Daughtry and Lizzie. Okay. Yes, 100%. That's right. 100% numbers. Okay.
This is crazy.
What are you doing? Josh?
You're so in chaos.
Josh?
Yeah.
I need to talk to you. Are you voting me? Okay. Why?
This is crazy.
Careful on the slope.
You're not getting votes. You're not getting votes. Then don't use it.
This is literally crazy. This is crazy. This doesn't happen.
He's getting an idol. I don't think he does. He's getting an idol and extra vote. I'm sure.
I feel like the madness needs to be stopped.
It's your first live trial. You didn't even know it was a thing.
Stop the violence.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it. Let's
Take it over the asylum.
get players back in spots. All right. With that, no more talking. It is time to vote. Lizzie, you're up first.
out, but it couldn't quite be annoying enough. I tried to do it. Crossing my fingers, crossing my toes. It's one of us. I know that. I don't think you do.
Totally blown up my own game there, but I had to take a shot. Yeah, I was getting votes. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna go home tonight from just doing that, but whatever.
The votes have been tallied. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I found this right before we left, and I don't want to play it, but I'm just a little nervous.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's real. Like, I don't even know what's in here.
Playing this on yourself?
Yeah.
I'll take that. Melody, I can take.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just looking at what they're... Yeah,
You're playing.
I'm
Okay,
playing.
you can. Okay, you can.
Is
take
it
a seat.
real? I just want to know if it's real.
The rules of Survivor state that when a hidden immunity idol is played, no votes cast against that person will count. This is a hidden immunity idol. No votes cast against Melody will count. I'll read the votes.
My name is out there. Josh.
First vote, Melody.
Oh.
Does not count. Josh.
Yeah.
One vote, Josh. Tony. One vote, Josh. One vote, Tony. Tony. 2 votes, Tony. 1 vote, Josh. Tony. 3 votes, Tony. 1 vote, Josh. 3 votes left. 7th person vote out and the 2nd member of our jury.
Oh, guys, don't patronize me. Come on, man.
Tony, tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
It was fun playing with all of you.
I'm voting for whoever has the most fun.
So of course I...
That was a really tough one. Everyone lied to me. I think I was good for some people's games, to be honest. Like, I really was telling people the truth. And I just didn't really believe it. I don't know. I mean, I can't complain too much. Absolute blessing to be back here. Very excited I got invited back. Yeah, it's been a good run as the last season 1 player, hanging on for the old guard. Didn't play too well, but it happens. Can't win them all. Thank you, crew. Thank you, Dylan, for thinking I was interesting enough to have back.
Get your stuff, head back to camp. We'll see you soon for your next immunity challenge. Good luck.
And that I only played it because someone was saying my name,
Yeah,
so...
no, I would have done that.
I was just like, I don't want it.
Next time on Survivor Millennium Park. Josh is in the hot seat.
That was not good strategy.
What the fuck just happened?
And a twist on a Survivor classic. $200 Dylan dollars. You're gonna be bidding on whatever's in this bag. 2 challenges and 2 tribal councils.
I had no idea that such chaos could erupt